Alright, so we're back with another video. Now, I know it's been a while, but we're back with some more videos. And since the NBA season is right around the corner, I think it's only fair that we come in here and we're going to rank NBA teams on terms of watchability. Now, if you don't know what watchability means, it is necessarily just saying which teams I'm going to watch the most and who's the most interesting teams to watch and who are we not going to watch. So we're going to come here and let's just hop straight into it. As you see, we got the categories, not miss a game, that's necessarily S tier. Then we have will watch, A tier, sometimes B tier, will see is C tier, just because it's D tier, and then really shaking my head is F tier. So if you don't get the gist, like I said, we're just going to rank teams on based off how will I watch them. I'm not saying in terms of how you should watch them, because everybody has their own opinion about different teams, but this is just how what I'm going to be looking and watching the teams I'm watching during the NBA season. So yeah, this should be a nice little fun video. Just come back with more videos coming soon, so don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment, and yeah, let's just hop straight into it. I'm gonna get the easiest ones out the way, which is probably gonna be not miss a game and really shaking my head, which is F tier. So in terms of really, in terms of F tier, the only team I'm necessarily going to say is probably going to be the Washington Wizards. I don't plan on watching any Washington Wizards game this season. There's nothing about that team that piques my interest. Yes, I like the players on the team, Jordan Poole, Kyle Kuzma, and stuff like that, but I'm not watching any Wizards game. Wizards fans out there, let me know how y'all feel about your team. But in terms of that, I'm not watching any Wizards games. Don't plan on to. Don't even want to think about it. It's the Washington Wizards at the end of the day. They're probably going to be the worst team in the league if we want to be honest here. But yeah, not watching any Wizards games. And so that's about the only team in terms I would say that is the F tier. I really didn't want to have a F or a D tier just because, well, I would say I didn't want to have an F tier because besides the Washington Wizards, pretty much every team is the league is well rounded off this season and lately. So I really didn't want to have the F or D tier, but the Washington Wizards, they gotta go there. So in terms of S tier, this is my bias coming out. My Miami Heat. I don't plan to miss any Miami Heat games. If it's up to me, I'm watching every Heat game. I know we're not the best team in the league, but we're not the most interesting team during the regular season. But that's just my bias coming out. I'm interested to see how all this goes with everything that happened off season with the Dame talk, trade, Tyler Hero, and all that. I'm interested to see how this team goes because we know the Heat are going to be average regular season team, but when it comes to playoff time, that's when we turn it up. So that's easy out the way. Another S tier, probably I wouldn't say S tier because like I said, it's probably on reserve for the Heat, but will watch. I'm definitely tuned in to the Milwaukee Bucks. How can you not be tuned in with the Dame and Giannis combination, and they still got Chris Middleton coming back hopefully for a full healthy year. So I'm definitely going to be tuned in. I'm not gonna say I'm not going to miss a game because I'm not too focused like I said, but definitely you have to watch the Bucks. You have to watch the Bucks. Just the potential NBA champions with the whole trade, Dame and all that. Well watched. Then we have the Brooklyn Nets. The Brooklyn Nets is an interesting case because I like the Brooklyn Nets. I like the players on the team, Mikal, Nicholas Claxton. I like everybody on that team. But in terms of I'm gonna say I will watch. I will watch some games. Just like I said, I like the players on the team. And nice young team. They probably won't be the best team. Probably won't make the playoffs if we're being real here. But they have a lot of nice potential on that team that I'm going to tune into. Knicks. I'm going to put in. We'll see, because the thing with the Knicks, like I said, I like a lot of players in the league, so I'm gonna say that about a lot of teams. I like a lot of players on each team, but with the Knicks, we'll see. It's really nothing more about it. We'll see. Raptors, again, we'll see. The Raptors aren't the Raptors from last year or 2 years ago. They don't really pique my interest. OG Anunoby's an amazing player. Toronto, Pascal Siakam, amazing player, but we'll see. I'm not gonna go out my way. Jazz sometimes. Now y'all probably like the Jazz over the Knicks and the Raptors. It's just I'm interested to see because sometimes I'm gonna watch them sometimes because I like Larry Marketing and that like the roster they have. I'm interested to see how John Collins plays that I think he's going to be playing the 3. Like, if we're being real, I think he's playing the 3, then Laurie at the 4, or Laurie at the 3, and John at the 4 with Walker Kessler. We'll see, but I'm interested to see how that big lineup works. So I'm gonna put them in sometimes. Rockets, we're gonna do the Rockets. We'll see. We'll see. I like the Rockets. They got a lot of nice young players. They just signed Dylan. They just signed Freddie. I'm a big fan of Alperen Sengun, one of my favorite young players in the league. But at the end of the day, it's still the Rockets. We'll see. What they got, a men or is there? I forget which brother was drafted where. They go with the Thompson twins. So yeah, we'll see. Pelicans, I'm gonna watch sometimes. Zion. As a matter of fact, just because of Zion, I'm gonna put him in the will watch. I'm interested to see. Hopefully, we can get a full healthy season of Zion Williams, because we've seen him in the preseason, and he looked it pretty. He looked it pretty good. So hopefully, if Zion stays healthy, we're gonna keep him in the beater. We'll watch. Lakers, we'll watch. How can you not? Who knows how many more years we got of LeBron left? At the turn of the after All-Star break last season, they were the best team in the league defensively, and it's the Lakers. Austin Reeves, LeBron, AD. They picked up a lot of good players, and it's the Lakers at the end of the day. Who doesn't want to watch LeBron and AD play basketball? So I'm gonna put them in the will watch. Bulls, we'll see. I don't have any problem. I don't have any problem with the Bulls. As a matter of fact, just now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna put the Bulls in sometimes, and I'm gonna put the Rockets in sometimes. I don't really have nothing to say about the Bulls. Shout out to Martin Rosen, but hopefully Lonzo can play this season. Hopefully he stays healthy. Lonzo get play better. Bulls, Rockets, like I said, I talk about the Rockets, so I'm gonna slide them to sometimes. Timberwolves, I'm gonna put Timberwolves in will watch. Anthony Edwards, and potentially Cat could be getting traded. Who knows? But Anthony Edwards, Blazers, Blazers going through the rebuild just because it stands for, like, if there's no other game on TV, I'm gonna just throw the Blazers. You know what I mean? Like, it's just because there's nobody else on. Nuggets, yeah. We'll watch the Nuggets. I'm gonna watch them. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna slide the Nuggets to maybe not miss a game. Nikola Jokic, they got a good team. I'm like, what can I say? It's Nikola Jokic, man. I don't really have much to say. Like you don't want to miss a game with Nikola Jokic. So I'm gonna put him there. Probably my favorite center of all time. So I guess that's another biased reason. So I'm not missing a game. OKC Thunder, we definitely watching OKC Thunder. Shea, just everybody around him. Chet, potential rookie of the year. Chet. It's the Thunder. They got a good team. Probably. I'm not saying like they're making like a finals run, but they're definitely. I have full belief that the Thunder will make the playoffs confidently this year. I know the West is super deep, so y'all probably like, but I just think they could do it. I think they could do it, and I believe in them. Grizzlies, Ja Morant. So with the Grizzlies, we know Ja Morant is out first 25 games of the season. So like that kind of puts me in a rough spot because it's Ja Morant, and the Grizzlies are going to be good. I think Jaren Jackson and Desmond Bain could hold it down until he gets back. But up until that point, I'm gonna just say sometimes I'm not really interested. Luka and Kyrie, I'm gonna do sometimes. Love Luka, love Kyrie, but yeah, I'm gonna just do sometimes. Spurs, I'm watching the Spurs. If you're not watching Spurs games this season, I don't care how bad they are. The Victor Wembanyama show, from what we've seen in the preseason, and summer league and stuff like that, the hype is real. And so I will be tuned in to watching games and not put them in not miss a game because it's still the Spurs. But I'm definitely gonna tune in because the hype. I've been hyped about Victor forever now. Tune in, Phoenix Suns. Come on now, I think we all can agree it's probably one of the easiest ones. Kevin Durant, Devin Booker. Let's be real here. Bradley Beal, potential NBA champions. Who knows? You gotta watch the team. Clippers. The Clippers, I'm gonna do sometime because from the offseason we heard about Ty Lue talking to the team with Kawhi Leonard and Paul George about health. So if Kawhi Leonard and Paul George buys in, I'm watching them. Sometimes, but I put them sometimes because, like I said, even with like the new rule about players having to play, I feel like they're gonna find a way around it. So like these guys might not play as much as we think, but if they buy into playing, I'm gonna leave them in sometimes for now because we never know what health and stuff like that and how they send out. Golden State Warriors. I want to put them in sometimes because the Golden State that we know isn't the Golden State that we know. If that makes sense, they're still a good team. They're just showing themselves, but Steph Curry is still in his prime, and Steph Curry like what 34, 35, and he hasn't slowed down just yet. But I'm not going out my way to say I'm gonna watch Warriors game. I feel like that might be just because Steph Curry's still in his prime. I'm gonna put Will watch. It's Steph Curry, it's Steph Curry, and I want to see Klay Thompson throw up threes. Can't be mad at me. Pistons sometimes. The only reason I'm saying sometimes, I'm curious to see what Monty Williams does with this team. I feel like he can get this team in the right direction. But Cade and is it Azure that's over there? The Twins. Somebody help me recognize the Twins on which teams. But just because those two players alone, I'm watching them. Kings, I'm high on the Kings from last season. Now we gotta understand, last season the reason the Kings were so good, they were the healthiest team in basketball, and a lot of players on that team had great seasons. Now would they be able to replicate that? I'm not too sure, but I'm hype on the Kings. I will watch. Cavaliers, another easy one for me. Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, Evan, Jared Allen. They got Jordan Yang on team. So they took Max Strus from my Heat. Kind of mad about that, but I'm watching them. Celtics, yes, I'm watching them. I'm interested to see how this works. Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Porzingis. That sounds like entertaining basketball to me. I'm watching them. 76ers. I'm not the 76ers. I like Tyrese Maxey. I like Joel Embiid, but I'm just, if James Harden is not there, then I'm not really. Well, he probably won't be there, but I'm not basing it solely on James Harden, but he plays a big part in this. Plus, I'm not really too interested in Sixers game. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I'm not too interested. Hornets, another one just because, it's LaMelo. Just because the game on. If no other good game is on, I'm throwing on the Hornets. Watch LaMelo. Magic, I'm high on the Magic. Good young team. I believe in the team. Paulo, Wendell, Franz, Jalen, everybody. I'm interested to watch this team. I'm actually going to go see this team live in person. So interested about that. I believe in that team. Hawks. So I put the Hawks in sometimes. Even though I'm high on this team. Well, I'm high on Trae Young. Trae Young said he wants to win the NBA championship, but that's not happening in Atlanta. But I'm interested to see how this works. Now that John Collins going, all that's going, I'm interested in how this works. So we'll do sometimes. And finally, the Pacers easily. Tyrese Halliburton alone makes entertaining basketball. We will watch. Now, this is my list. That's where to recap. And to not miss a game, I'm not missing no games. If it's up to me, Miami Heat, Denver Nuggets will watch. Milwaukee, Brooklyn, Pelicans, Lakers, Timberwolves, Thunder, Spurs, Suns, Warriors, Kings, Cavs, Celtics, Magic, Pacers. Sometimes Jazz, Bulls, Rockets, Grizzlies, Dallas, Clippers, the Pistons, 76ers, and the Hawks. Will see Knicks, Raptors, just because Blazers, Hornets, and really shaking my head, aka F tier, the Washington Wizards. So that is my list. Let me know down in the comments where that I rank your team and how, and like your thoughts about my list and just what your rankings are in general. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, we're back with more videos coming soon. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the video. But I'm gonna catch you in the next one. It's been your boy George, and we out of here. Peace. Hope you enjoyed it.